Hello everyone, we warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am your host Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small AV.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Ms. Dulari Rajput has studied doctorate in management from SSBM Geneva University. Currently, she is working as vice president of COO team in BNY Mellon. She makes sure that the company is running in the most efficient way possible in terms of budget, manpower, strategies, goals, compliances, engagements, etc. She is also a public speaker, influencer, and counselor who talks about female leadership, women empowerment, career improvement, technology, and management also. She provides guidance and support to individuals seeking personal and professional development.
Hello, Vatika. I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, ma'am. So, before entering into the questions, tell us something about you and your professional journey so far.
So, my name is Dr. Dulari Rajput. I have studied doctorate in management from SSBM Geneva University. I'm IT professional and female leader since last 15 plus years of IT experience, and I've been serving many IT companies in this journey. It's been a vast journey. I have accomplished so many robust IT management roles in that. I was focusing on the budget, manpower planning, workforce management, employee engagement, MCGs, mission critical goals, how the company can have the best strategies to run in the market and achieve them at the end of the year. What will be the goal to the best achieved by the company, and what will be the best decisions to take throughout the year. So that will be my role, being the IT professional leader. I guide and direct companies to have the best solution or best ideas in the market, come up with or develop something new or some new frameworks, new ideas, innovative things to have within the company to have successful journey throughout the year or throughout next 5 years for the company. So that's my role. I was the female leader or the icon for many companies for female leaders or female employees. They come to me and they ask me for the advices, for the counseling sessions. How can we be the success in the IT career? Why should we take the technology as our career aspiration or the option? What can be the best done to have the successful career like you? What you have done? What are your academic backgrounds and all? So I take sessions for them. I encourage them. I give them the ideas how to boost up your career, how to be confident within your career, how you can win the stakeholder or the management ideas, or how can you win the goals which has been set for companies and for the employees as well. So that's my quick and short summary, and we can go ahead after this, because it's going to take 2 or 3 years if I'm going to have this detail and specific journey of 15 years. So that's all about me.
That's really commendable, ma'am. So, moving ahead, since you told a lot about yourself, so I'm really keen to know that what inspired you to pursue this particular field as your career.
Yes, that's a great question. So when I was graduating, or when I graduated and I came into the market, there was only two degrees where prestigious degrees in the market, that you can either be a doctor or engineer, and you have just two options. You have no other options to go for. But when I dig down, in the educational field, I went to, or I visited many colleges, or many institutions, educational institution. I grabbed the idea or grabbed the information about the computer science, as I already had some attraction towards computers when in the schooling time, when we were in the 8th standard. That time the computers came into the schools, and it was our first batch, I can say, that we used the computer in the school. So we started using computers, and I was so attracted. What is this machine about? What can we do with this? What will be the innovation age after our batch comes into the market? So what exactly these computers do? So this was the attraction which binded me with this computer. And when I saw that there is a degree or there is master degree in the computer science, why can't I have it more than going for the doctor or the engineers? And why can't we have the successful respectful life with these computers? And that's how I got attracted to the BCS. I have taken admission into the college. It was an awesome journey. We had a vast syllabus of BCS in computer science, everything in and out about computers. And after completing or before completing my second year in the college, I got the offer letter from Cognizant. It was my first company. It was a campus selection. Of course, being scholar student, or the scholar and the most intelligent students of the college, they pick up the students like those, and then they give offers, of course, with the criteria that you have to have the 80% plus percentage at the end of the year of your degree. So that's how my journey started in the career, in my IT career. But that's what make me take this decision to take up the BCS.
Right, ma'am. So, since we know for a fact that starting anything has never been easy for any one of us, so what all were the challenges that you had to go through initially in your journey and also throughout your journey in this industry specifically?
Challenges are always there, from the first day itself. If you ask me, when I joined or when I had Cognizant offer letter in my hand, and I went home and I said that I got an offer, I'm just in second year, I got an offer. So my parents were happy, but with along with that happiness, they were upset, or they were I can't say upset. They were sad. Like, oh my God, we have to send our daughter to some other city to have this job or to pursue her dreams, to achieve her dreams. So, being or coming from traditional Rajput family, it's always been, very difficult for me to convince your relatives, your parents, why are you doing that, and what is the agenda of doing what you are doing. So when I joined Cognizant, there was the shift rotations. So I had to convince my family for that as well. So I mean, they were coming from the world where you just have to work 9 to 5, and that's it. That's the job. That's the definition of job. But when they see or when they hear about the shift rotations for girls, they're like, no, you're not working there. So small things, but it's a big impact on your life, on your actual life, when you have the campus selection offer and you have all these obstacles in your path that you have to overcome, that you have to mitigate them. How you're going to do that? It was a it was an awful challenging journey for me. After joining the company, you have your bosses and all are I was rarely seeing any female leader that time. Like, my manager is, my manager is female, or her manager's manager is female. No, we have joined all ladies, 15 ladies in my group, and we all had the male managers. And it was so surprising to see why everywhere managers or bosses or their bosses are males, and why can't I see any female over there? So big challenges about diversity, big challenges about the office politics, big challenges about why people don't want you to go ahead of them, despite they have you have the intelligence, you have the caliber to prove yourself, but they are seniors and they haven't got chance to do that. They will not let you go forward that easily. So it's a big challenge in the, not in the IT industry, but every industry, that nobody will let you go easily forward to them or ahead of them. It's challenging for you to prove yourself every time. Another challenge I can say for a woman, it's like really really challenging you. When if you're married, you have challenge that people will ask you, do you have any children's plan? When are you planning your kids? And accordingly they will give you projects, or accordingly they will fire you from the company because you're going to go on the maternity leave of 6 months. So it's a big deals for the companies to pay you without working, for 6 months. And now I heard from some news that it's going to be 9 months. So it's again going to be very difficult for female employees going ahead. So these are so many, these are small challenges but impacts your life a lot. So women empowerment is another case. People talks about it, but people don't support it actually on the floor. They just talks that yes, women empowerment is important, you should support women, you should, stay with them, you should stand with them. But when actual condition came or situation comes, you don't get support from anybody, not internally, not from externally, not from the outsiders, not from the insiders. Nobody will support you. You have to take your own decisions and go with it. You have to face the situation and go with it, even though, even you have kids, you don't have kids, you have family or not, it doesn't matter. So female leadership is another thing. When you really want to be a leader, but there are so many males in your team, and male have male will always have their male egos with them. So when they see that, some girl or some woman is going ahead of them, they she's intelligent, she have the capacity to take the critical decisions, she has the big and strong experience with her, but still nobody will, allow you to go ahead of them. They will, of course, pull your leg and take you down. They will demotivate you. They will share the stories which are really not, good to hear for you when you are on your success career path. So these are many challenges, many challenges that you have to overcome, in your career, being a woman, of course. I don't think men have all these challenges towards or facing in the offices or in the house. Or I mean, everybody supports men, right? If they're taking any decisions, it's okay, because he has taken the decision. He must have thought about it. He must have given a thought that how it's going to be or how he's going to take care of everything in the house. But when a woman takes a decision, everybody doubts that. Everybody doubts your education at that point, your degrees at that point, your intelligence at that point. So I don't think we just talk about the woman empowerment, we just talk about the female leadership, but do we really support it on the floor? No, we don't. Still, I mean, still there are so many events happening in the market. I have done my research paper on that. Why management is not supporting, why management have the pessimism, why are they not support, why are they not in the positive impact with the employees. So I have research paper, I have researched the market a lot, but still I can see there is no, there is no improvement on those areas. So if you are a woman, be ready to, face all the challenges and overcome it. That's what I can say.
Definitely, ma'am. And I think we need more people like you to speak up for women and support them at the same time. So,
Sure.
with this, we move on to our next question. You must be having certain plans for your future. So, what are your future plans?
Of course. So my future plan, if you had asked me in my 25 or 28 of age, I had my plan to be CEO of any company before 30, before I reach 30. But now, as I'm already above 30 now, I want to go to the higher level and change what's happening in the market, change what's happening in the organizations. The most burning issue right now is the firing of employees. So companies just fire the employees, but they don't know what happened after that one employee's firing decision. So many family people, or so many family dependents are depend on that one employee's salary. So when you're firing, or at least when you're hiring, you should have the, longer term stories or scenarios in your mind that you are going to need this employee at least for 3 to 4 years. Then only you should hire the employee. Otherwise, don't hire them. They let them go to the some stable companies to have, to have the future with, to have the growing path of career with. So that's the one thing I would like to change when I'm going to be the, CEO type of leader for any company, or when I'm going to have some, some meetings with the director levels of organizations, couple of organizations. So I will going to have developed the plan or meeting with the all the C level executive of all the companies to give my or share my ideas why and what women leadership is lacking, why are they lacking, why so many problems are coming to the women in the organizations. Do we going on onto the, floor and asking them what they are really facing. because if you see, there are so many stories, there are so many papers about, how can you overcome the company situation according, with respect to the budget, with respect to the employees, with respect to the workforce. And because of that, you have to fire people, you have to, have the cost saving, you have to have the fundraising. But at the back end, you should know the exact reason why is it happening. If you have hired the people, necessary people only, the limited people only, you no need to go for the firing of people, right? So that's the strategy of the company, which should get improved by the C level executive of the companies. So that's my future plan, to have the leadership learn and develop their skills, to have the stable company culture, stable company trends in the market. That's my future plan. I just want to, change this trend, which is not good right now. I mean, firing employees, firing female employees more for their personal life plans. Then firing people because of your cost, you don't have any cost, you don't have any fund to give them salaries. So these all things has to change, and that's my future plan, to have the C level executive under one roof, and make them understand, make them learn what are the trends and what can we do best to avoid all these stupid situations in the market right now.
All right, ma'am. So now, first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know that what was the feeling when you came to know that you have won the award, and who all have been your constant supporters in this journey?
Yes. So one fine morning, I get up and I see this email that you have won the award, and I'm like, oh my God, finally, somebody has seen the efforts which I put till now in this career or in this role, to come here. Someone has, seen my caliber. Someone has seen my intelligence, or my leadership qualities, my management skills are up to the mark. So I was so happy by seeing that. I share my gratitude to the IF team to, recognize me with the most prestigious award in the corporate world right now. So, and I will use this award, I will use this platform to support, more leaders to come in front and talk about their challenges openly in the market. I don't want people to, stay behind, or just fight with their own, with the bad situation inside the company. So thank you so much, IF team, to have giving me this opportunity to talk about it, and thanks a lot for recognizing me with the most prestigious award. That's all I can say.
So now, since we know a lot about your professional role, tell us something about your social contributions as well.
Sure. So I have been part of many pageants. If you see, that's my side profession, I can say. I used to do modeling before in my freshers years, like in my 2 to 4 years of corporate life, the first 2 to 4 years. So I was part of so many pageants. I counsel the female employees. I counsel the female partners. So motivating them, helping them with their journey, support them with their journey. If they are feeling bad, they are feeling depressed, they are feeling, heavy with so many burdens, with so many responsibilities on their shoulders, how can they feel okay, how can they feel good? Counsel them, let them have, with the stories from your experience, and they feel okay. Oh, okay, so I'm not the only one that facing all these things, all these challenging situations. There are so many female who have their own challenges in their own life. So, have those participate on all those pageants. And, being a public speaker, I speak with the many people. They want to have advice from me, they want to have my guidance in the career, that how to go ahead, what are the technologies they should choose, what are the trends, they should follow to reach to the higher level soon in their life. So that's about my social life. I counsel, or I motivate people on the LinkedIn, of course without any charges, because I don't want to charge people to have good things, or I don't want them to learn from my I don't want them to charge to learn from my experience. I just want, I give it to the, I give free advices, I give free counselings. So if anybody reaching me and asking me questions that, or asking me to have video call and motivate them, or make them comfortable, or make them okay with all these stressful situations, I am always open for that. So that's my social life contribution, I can say. I have many videos, I have many interviews, lined up, or I have many interviews in my past as well, which I can share with you guys. You can have benefits from those interviews as well.
So, before concluding this session, you know that IF is followed not only by mainstream organizations, but also those young minds who aspire to be like our achievers someday. So, what is that one message you'd like to give them?
One message is just don't say no to anything or any time in your career. So there are many people, they have degrees in one technology, and they get job to another technology or to something new in the market, and they says, no, I can't do that, I don't have degree in that, I don't have knowledge in that. So just one message, don't say no to anything. You can learn anything, and you have the bestest friend on the internet right now is the Google. You can Google everything. Just Google it, study it, give it some time, give it a month or 2 months of time, study it, and then go for it. If you're saying no, you're just closing the door for your careers to, to bound yourself inside one room. So don't do that. Just say yes and go ahead, accept the challenge, crack it, shatter the mirrors. Don't get binded by any walls or any mirrors. Just go ahead, drop the wall, shatter the mirrors, and go ahead in your life. That's the one strong message I can give.
And that, I must say, is a great piece of advice. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fatika. Thank you so much. Bye.